Hey y'all, my friend tagged me in a photo of a giant bread turkey last night, and she asked me to make one, so that's what we're gonna do. 4 cups of flour in a large bowl, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of oil, a tablespoon of salt, 1 1/4 tablespoons of yeast, 2 3/4 cup of warm water. Give this a little mix and let it sit until it gets good and bubbly. Now we're going to add in just a little bit of flour at a time, up to 3 to 4 cups more, but we just want to add in enough to make it come together and make a dough ball. This is what we're looking for. The dough has mostly cleaned the walls on the side of the bowl, and we have a nice, pretty smooth dough ball that we can touch, and it's not too sticky. Okay, we're going to spray a large bowl with some non-stick spray just so that our dough doesn't stick to it. And then we're going to take our big dough ball here and just kind of roughly shape it into a ball. This part does not have to be perfect. Don't stress over this. And we're not going to spend a lot of time kneading because we did this in a stand mixer, and so it kneaded the bread for us. So I'm going to toss this. I'm going to toss this dough ball over so that that pretty side is facing up. Spray it with a little bit of non-stick spray and then cover it with plastic wrap and let it double in size. Alright, so our dough has doubled in size. I've got a lightly floured clean surface here. We're going to go right on top of that. And we're just going to kind of knock the air out of it. And we're going to work it into I think they call this a boule. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but you want to kind of rock it around like this until you have a nice, pretty, smooth looking round ball. And we are just about there. Like so, like that. So now we're going to cut this. I've transferred it to a baking sheet lined with some parchment paper, and I've got a knife that I've sprayed with a little bit of non-stick spray to keep it from sticking, and I'm going to show you guys how we cut it. 2 cuts up at the top about like this to make our wing shape, and then we are just going to kind of twist it over to give it that turkey wing shape. Ta-da! Alright, and then 2 cuts going this way towards the bottom of the turkey, and you want to make sure it stays attached right here, and then we're just going to kind of squeeze the bottom to make the drumstick shape. Make a little incision up here at the top and just kind of press that in like that's where the turkey neck would have been. A little bit morbid, and just kind of flatten out the bottom piece here. So this is what we're looking at, and we're going to let this rise for a few minutes. Now you're just going to take a really sharp blade and go right down the center to create the breastbone. Crossed its legs, and I poked its little wings up on top and kind of pinched them together there. I brushed it with a little bit of cocoa powder to kind of brown it up and make it look seasoned, because we don't want no unseasoned turkey. Alright, so I've got a big old cast iron Dutch oven here that I have put in the oven and preheated it to 450 degrees. So this is really hot. And now we're going to transfer our turkey bread over and put it into the Dutch oven with the paper and everything. We're going to pop the lid on it, and we're going to cook this for about 30 minutes. Halfway through, lower the temp to 400 and take the lid off of it. And oh my goodness, that's a thicker ass boy. Time to check it and see if it's cooked all the way through. I check to see if it's done. I flip it over and I hit it and see if it sounds like it's hollow. And this does. So this guy is done. Look at him. We made a fat little turkey bread. Does anybody want turkey sandwiches? Get it? Turkey sandwiches? I am going to rub this down with a little bit of butter. And I forgot to tell you guys also, when I put it back in the oven at 400 degrees, this cooked for about 30 more minutes. I'm gonna let it cool off for a little while before we cut it, because if we cut it while it's still stinking hot like this, the inside will be all gummy and yucky. So stay tuned. It's had plenty of time to cool off, so now we're going to cut into it. Ta-da! And this is a sandwich style bread. It is not one of those with the nice big airy crumb, because we like a nice chewy crumb with ours. So, you know, you do you. Alright, now we're going to steal a little bite. It's so good. There are not many things on the earth that I enjoy more than homemade bread. If you make the turkey bread, please, please, please post a video, and please, please, please tag me in it, because I want to see all your little turkeys. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Bye.